Hey it's your girl,
The internet.
Welcome to a very Mashikab Vlogmas episode. Merry Christmas and happy And for today's video, mga girls, it's actually so different because inspired ako sa Twitter meme, like starting the decade and then ending the decade. That meme. You know what? I also want to make a video about it because why not, right? Like it's 20 days na lang, matatapos yung 2019, lang araw na lang. It's another decade. 10 years is no joke. A lot happened in 10 years. I also realized now, why not share my journey? Maybe my story could help somebody out there. So I want to share my journey like in that 10-year period. Like, and also I've been receiving a lot of questions. I do take hormones, if I had anything done. Also, this is gonna be a video that can answer your questions if you have any. Honestly, you can remember 2009 and 2010 so vividly. You wake up in the morning, you have your breakfast served, Lady Gaga was playing on the radio, life was good, you know what I mean? At saka mga girls, at the same time, this is gonna be like male to like female journey, I guess. I don't know. It's like my glow up and also just my experience in life in general. I just want to share it because at the same time, I feel like I've never shared anything personal. More of like I just watch makeup and move along, which I also like it that way. I like just doing my job on YouTube. At some point, I want to keep things personal. So ayun nga mga girls, like comment down below if you also want like storytime videos. Also mga girls, if you want videos that are somewhat personal, you know, a little bit different from the makeup, because I'm always known for Morena makeup, which I take pride in, and I'm so happy that I'm like the go-to channel when it comes to Morena makeup, which thank you so much for giving me that opportunity and that platform, which I also want to do something a little bit personal. And with that being said, mga girls, in case if you are new to my channel, don't forget to subscribe down below and also like this video and comment down below your requests. So anyways, well girls, without further ado, let's get started! Alright mga girls, feels so foreign to me because I've never done a storytime video na parang, how do you start this? Say when it comes to reviews, I have the products in front of me and I can just like talk about the products, but when it comes to like to storytime, it feels so weird just talking on the camera, you know what I mean? I've never done this, so please bear with me. So ayun nga mga girls, so since this is like a video of 2009 and going to 2019, and please excuse my breakout over here, biglang gusto niya tumubo. I don't know why. She's ending the year with me. Oh my god. So ayun, I want to start first with 2009. 2009, I remember 10 years ago. Before heading into 2009, I just want to give a little backstory before that because it gets weird and there's so many stories and I just want everything to be very cohesive. I want everything to be like not confusing and like slightly cohesive. I'm a bad storyteller, okay? I'm like the worst, but I'm trying, okay? I wasn't actually born in the Philippines. I was actually born in the UAE, or the United Arab Emirates, so which is kind of weird now looking at myself right now, because when you're in the UAE and you're like this, the third gender, you're usually frowned upon. Like even in school, in the classroom, wala ang boys dun and girls is. So if you're the third gender, you're most likely gonna get bullied because in the classroom, you're all boys. Honestly, I always knew I was different. I'm not always straight, you know? I was actually born in the UAE. I grew up in the UAE all my life. From 1-year-old to 11-year-old, I was in the UAE, so that's where I grew up. Hence, I talk like this because I always watch cartoons. That's why, okay? So fast forward, now let's talk about 2009. So from UAE, talking about my childhood in the UAE, I always had a good childhood. I always loved Pokemon. Oh my god. I always knew I was like the third gender, honestly. I always knew. Again, just a little backstory why I look like that and why I'm most likely a boy when I was younger, because yeah, I grew up in the UAE, which you cannot dress like this, which I cannot go back to the UAE looking like this, honestly. So 2009. So 2009, we moved to the province. High school ako dito sa Philippines. Oh my god. Honest to God, I've always been fat and always been like dark skin. Syempre, you're young and then like you see commercials, which, oh my god, right? That really affects you. Thinking about it now, the times I've like always wanted to be lighter, oh my god. I've always been super dark. I've been super fat. My hairstyle was kalbo ako na may bangs. So what the hell was that, right? Sobrang awkward. I hate it. I've been bullied a lot. I've been a victim of bullying. You know, kids are mean, man. Like what the hell? Honestly, I didn't always have the best high school experience. I've always been treated differently. I feel like I'm alienated most of the time in high school, except fourth year. When it comes to being a teenager, I would say I didn't enjoy majority of my teenage life. I'm okay because now I think much more maturely now. And I had bad acne in my forehead. I wish I had pictures, but I never took photos of myself that I had a lot of acne because I'm scared that maybe it won't go away if I took a photo of it. I don't know, I'm just that weird. That's my teenage life. 2010 up until 2011. 2011, I moved into Manila. That's when I full on was like super fat, super awkward, super shy. I had a good time here in Manila. Like, the people were nice. First year to third year, I was in the province. We had to move kasi the brothers were actually 3 in the family. They had to go to college. And also, I was being bullied severely. Like, to the point that I just want to get out of there because it was like a living hell for me. So I just had to get out of there. At that point, like, super sirang-sira na yung self-esteem ko. Like, I swear, sobrang sirang-sira yung self-esteem ko. I'd say, I don't know how old I was back then in 2000 and... I think I was like 15 years old, 16. You know what, mga girls? I also want to share then, before even leaving the province, moving to Manila, I've always loved makeup. Going home from the province, my mom has this like super small na makeup kit na galing pang UAE. It's like those cheap makeups that came from China. It's not even like pigmented or blendable, but I always play with that. I would like create looks. Tapos sikat pa si Lady Gaga noon. I always like copy Lady Gaga. I owe it a lot to Lady Gaga. So much. I forgot to tell that. From 2010 onwards, I've always loved makeup. I would play with makeup. I would like take pictures of myself wearing makeup, even if it looks like crap. Even parang espasol yung mukha. I wish I had the pictures and I can't find it anymore. That was like years ago. I moved to Manila. I stopped doing makeup. Like fourth year, I had to move here in Manila. I loved music, pero hindi ko masyadong na-focus yung makeup. Only after I graduated high school. Kasi the reason why I had to prove myself in fourth year, especially I'm a newcomer. You know, when you're just new in school, you just have to prove yourself that you're like smart. Then on summer vacation 2012, because I graduated in 2012, a good friend of mine, binigyan niya ako ng makeup. Like that was my very first, that was actually my very first makeup kit. This is where the cringe starts. Okay, this is where the cringe starts. Okay, even though I wasn't doing makeup in 2011 and 2012, I always watched Michelle Phan. I'm a huge fan of Michelle Phan, the OG, the mother of the beauty community, Michelle Phan. I've always watched her. Minsan parang try ko gayahin yung mga makeup niya, kahit bulok yung makeup ko. Parang kahit hindi ako nagme-makeup that time, pinapanood ko siya kasi ang satisfying niya ng panoorin. Okay, literally parang siyang sira-sira na palette, mga lipstick na bulok na ang baho na, pero I love that makeup kit. I can even show some pictures yung mga makeup looks na ginawa ko. Yung foundation, ano pa yung niche doon na sobrang puti, pero I felt like I've made it. Like, yeah, bitch, I got makeup. I made so many looks. I even have this album in Facebook. Sobrang cringe. This is my cringe era. Okay, yung sobrang trying hard na era. 2009, 2010, 2011, I was awkward. My self-esteem is broken. I was being bullied for being dark. I was fat. It brings me flashbacks and I hate it. I also like to thank my experience for being bullied in high school because it takes a lot for me to cry. Like, I'm not a crier. Oh my god. 2012, 2013. Oh my god, sobrang cringe. On mid-2012, I started a blog. Oh my god. It's called The Beauty Friend. I was so inspired kay Michelle Phan and I was like, oh, why do I start a blog? And oh my god. Ew, talaga. Nakaka-cringe. I had like an egg mask over there. I even have a makeup tutorial on how to cover a black eye. What the hell? In the first place, why do you have a black eye? Oh my god. It was so cringe. Like, oh my god. Like, comment down below if you want me to make a video on reacting on my old videos and also my old music videos. I always wanted to be a YouTuber. I'm like, oh my god, I've always wanted to be a YouTuber. No. All along it was a fever. Oopsie. Hey guys, so we see Diamonds by Rihanna and I'm right like a diamond. Talk about a future like we had a clue. Oh my my God, sobrang what the hell. It's out there. If you search in the internet, it's out there. But I'm not linking it, okay? I'm not. Siyempre, when you're young, I'm not gonna lie, I always wanted to be famous. There's no word to influencer dati. I always wanted to be on YouTube. Whenever I see other YouTubers, sila Smosh, I always am fascinated by the internet and everything about it. I have so many cringy videos. I always, even Pinterest, pinatulan ko na. Because I thought it was easy. Honestly, I thought it's like an easy job. You just post pictures and stuff. But it takes a lot, which I'm gonna get into later. So crazy na that was 2012 to 2013. And parang papalapit na yung 2013, I watched America's Next Top Model. And then this is where physical change has happened. Because I was overweight. Just letting you know, I was overweight. And then I had an eating disorder. I was so skinny. This was 2012, papalapit na yung 2013. Kasi, parang sabi ko, maybe if I want to be this is where social media is so dangerous, honestly, because like, I wanted to be a person on the internet and stuff like that. Usually, gonna glorify is like losing weight, skinny, and I fell in that rabbit hole, and it made me have an eating disorder. I starved myself, work out almost like 4 hours a day, and then even I worked out before going to bed until I passed out. Actually, it was a very dark period. I just hated my body. Na it ruined my. Pero alam nyo, when I lost weight, I felt like I accomplished so much. I felt like I'm in control with my life. Siyempre, that time I also had to stop school. For financial reasons too. So I had so much time in my hands. If you're a mom or a tita watching and you have younger siblings or a nephew or a daughter, I hope you can learn from this that sometimes social media is so toxic, and choose the people that they follow. Kasi I think personally, I consumed so much content that can be detrimental to my mental health. Made me compare my life to their life. It's like I compare my reality to their highlight reel. You know what I mean? It made me think na, oh, why are they living their best life? Ay, hindi ako nag-aaral. What if I lose weight? Will that be an achievement? 2012 was kind of cringy, but it got me to a dark period of my life where I had an eating disorder. I felt depressed. I think my weight is the only thing I could control at that point. So I got super skinny. Lost so much hair. I had no energy. Up until this day, it still haunts me, to be honest. Whenever you see my body on Instagram, parang akala niyo ang nipis kasi I take hormones or I had surgery or whatever. No, I got super skinny. I got bone skinny. It's where like my physical change really happened. Like parang kumbaga I snapped. Na parang you shouldn't be fat. You shouldn't be eating. You should like starve yourself. Like it's so dark, and it's like a love-hate relationship. Like when you see your bones coming out, you love it, but then you hate it because you want more. That's 2012. Parang papalipit yung 2013. 2013 came. That's when I had my first job, which I'm forever thankful. And if you're my workmate and you're watching this, thank you for being part of my life. It's, I don't know, 5 years. That was my first job. 5 years, tumagal din ako doon. I worked in a call center. That was my first job, and I'm forever grateful for that job. Hindi man malaki yung sahod doon. I'm not gonna lie, hindi malaki yung sahod sa company namin. Pero the people, the experience, I am forever grateful. They're so welcoming. They were not judgmental. I'm always like in this bubble. That's why I always wanted to be like a social media influencer, because if I cannot voice out my creativity, you know, in person, I wish I can put it out there on the internet, you know, if maybe people will appreciate it. I'm always like super quiet, even in work, but then I grew out of it. Part of my confidence came from that job, because you're a customer service agent there, you know what I mean? So you have to always talk to a customer. You always have to talk to a customer who's angry or happy or yeah, it was crazy. Ang dami. That's a separate video. Like all my call center experience. It's the best. Ang dami ko pang ginawa katarantaduhan sa pagiging call center. Nakakaloka. Sobrang bait ako nung high school kasi lagi akong binubuli. Kung kailan pa ako nagtrabaho at nag-call center, doon pa ako nagtarantado. Nakakaloka. There are call centers na malaki magbigay ng sahod. Sa amin, it wasn't, but it felt like home. It's not the most practical thing to say, but if you're in that situation, you would rather feel that way. It feels weird. Being an adult is so weird. That was 2013 up until 2018. Nag-call center ako. Pero 2017 was the worst year of my life. That's where I got so freaking depressed. Like, so depressed. So I just had to collect myself kasi that was the darkest period of my time. Ayun, 2016, honestly, I started my channel in 2016. Like the ending of 2016, August 2016. This is where I opened this YouTube account. Ayun nga, I started doing YouTube in 2016. I used to be super happy and I was like, you know what? Let's do this YouTube thing. Come on. Let's bring back the child in you or the teenager in you. I started my YouTube channel around 2016. Tapos, I used to be so happy and so excited. Feels like something so new. Na parang kahit wala pa akong gadgets, bintana lang, masaya na ako, wala pa akong audio nun. And then, hindi siya nag-last. Like 2017, beginning ng 2017, I doubted myself so much. When it came to 2017, it's not like I'm competing with anybody. That comparison phase got the best of me. That I got so depressed. I felt like nothing's happening in my life. Mga ka-workmate ko, they got better jobs. They're moving on with their life. And that's, 4 years in being call center. I felt like I was stuck. He's talking about it brings me dark memories because October, my birthday, 2017 also was like the worst period because I was in a dark place. Then my peers, parang they're like succeeding and I felt like I'm being left behind. It's a dark period, parang you feel so left out. It felt like high school all over again. Probably an advice again I could give in this time frame na select the people that you trust. Don't depend on other people for your happiness. Don't compare yourself. Also, the S word is never an option. Life is so worth living. Wala ka rin magawa sa life na parang you lost control with your life. Just pray. Because it helps. 2017 is a really dark period of my life. I hated it. I had no money. I'm surrounded by toxic people. I don't want to go in depth because it brings so much memories that I might cry and not be able to finish this video. I'm just happy na it's finally over and we're moving on. It's great. Forever thankful ako sa Lord na I was given a second chance. Me personally, I want to be consistent on YouTube and I want to share my passion in makeup and just in vlogging in general. And also, in 2018, I want to focus. I've been focusing so much on other people that I want to practice self-love. Like, I want to take care of my mental health and my physical health and just my whole being. Because I used to, 2017, I used to put myself before others, but now 2018, I want to focus on myself, my goals, and I know it sounds selfish, but it was been a rough year for me last year, so I just want to give this year to myself, get the things that I deserve and the things I want. Selfish as it sounds, you need it. If you're in a period right now, you feel like hindi mo deserve yung mga bagay-bagay, because I was at my lowest. And I felt like I was undeserving of anything. Of any freaking thing. Like, ultimo mag-skincare, parang feel ko hindi ko deserve. I made it to a point na I would take care of myself. I want to bring that genre who was so excited with things. I wanted to bring that genre who did those things kahit cringy. So, ayun, I tried to balance work and YouTube. I tried balancing that. So, I had to quit my job nung December of last year. I quit my job. And then I started doing YouTube full-time this year, 2019. I kind of struggled the first 3 months of this year, honestly. Of course, I label myself as Morena YouTuber, dark lips. That's when I've had to face the reality of colorism. Na parang, I'm the dark YouTuber, I'm the ugly YouTuber, I'm the YouTuber who's different. I'm too dark for this campaign. It's so much pressure. I'm not gonna lie, it's so much pressure. Pero I always learn to be grateful, like looking at my life back then. So hindi ako nagpapadala sa pressure. Pero the first 3 months was so detrimental to my mental health. I'm not gonna lie. If you look at my old videos from January 2019 and then March 2019, I'm not gonna lie, I had to be happy all the time, but deep inside, I'm so scared. Not a lot of brands wants to work with me because I'm too dark. Always don't forget to smile. Even if it's a bad day, you always gotta smile. Even if you fake a smile, it'll just make you happy throughout the day. And also, there was a time that brands were calling me an abomination to the beauty community because I'm like different. I also just want to give a huge shout out. I put it on my phone because I had to list it down like brands that I'm thankful for. So fast forward today, there's a lot of opportunities that happened this year, which I'm forever grateful. Got the chance to meet so many people. Before I end this video, like, shout out to the brands and CEOs that took a chance on me. Thank you so much, Nina from Colorette, for having me. My very first photo shoot with a brand, most of the photographers said parang hindi ako bagay sa campaigns. Thank you so much, Colorette, for proving them wrong. Thank you, Ilana, for hosting my very first meet and greet when brands said I don't have an audience. Thank you so much, Avon, for putting me in a commercial. Brands said that, yun nga, I'm an abomination to the beauty community. I also want to give a huge shout out from Happy Skin, the CEO Jackie, for having me, launching a new product, and I'm gonna be picking the shades that's gonna come out, so I hope you guys like it. And also, hopefully, shumikip kayo kasi ako pumili ng shades, okay? I'm always forever grateful to the brands that took a chance on me. And also, mga girls, I'm forever grateful sa inyo. And also, I'm forever grateful ending the year with a good note. Also, walang toxic. Parang the negativity of 2017, the pretentiousness, the sadness, the depression, I'm happy. If you ask me what's my state of mind ending 2019 and coming into a new decade, I am so happy. Alam niyo, mga girls, I'm forever grateful sa inyo because you guys changed my life. Alam niyo, mga girls, honestly, I still can't believe the things that are happening, which is crazy. I'm just forever grateful. Alright, mga girls, so that concludes this video of 10 years challenge. I don't know if it's a challenge or what. I'm just gonna call it 10 years challenge, whatever. I'm curious, like, what is 10 years from other YouTubers that you know? Like, if you're a YouTuber, I'm tagging you. I'm curious. I want to see 10 years of other YouTubers out there. Let me know in the comments down below. What was 10 years like for you? I hope you learned something from this video, and I hope this video inspired you. It's a new decade. There's still more to come. So gotta work on yourself. And of course, don't forget to love yourself and be the better version of yourself. You know what I mean? That's the goal, eh? You're not competing with anybody. You're just competing with yourself. And be nice to yourself, you know? There's also one thing I learned from my experience is to be more nice to myself. There are struggles along the way, and there will be struggles. Hindi yan mawawala kasi lagi may challenges in life. Know for a fact that if I'm able to survive 10 years, all of that crap and shit, you know, I'm able to survive more things, you know what I mean? Well, girls, I hope you found this video interesting and helpful. And also, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. This is something different I've never done on my channel. So yeah, hope you guys like this one. And of course, mga girls, very important is to stay mashikat, my mother. How's okay? Bye, guys.